Hey everybody, this is Jericho, aka Zeroed In, finally back with my third commentary video. This time I'm going to cover some shotgun tactics with the W1200 and how they can be applied to your gameplay, primarily in free-for-all this time, and that should in turn kind of help your team deathmatch game. As usual, I'm not going to go over every little minute detail about what's going on in the video. I'm just primarily going to focus on what I think is important when dealing with shotguns. Now, before we get started, I just want to go ahead and say that I do use the grip on my W1200, but not on the M1014. It's really just personal preference, but I find I can make follow-up shots easier on the pump shotgun when I use a grip. Also, a lot of rusher tactics kind of apply here, so make sure you watch commentary 1 and 2, and then try to master rushing with an SMG first, because shotguns are much more unforgiving, and you want to be able to play at your best at all times. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start the match. This time we've got a free-for-all on Strike, which is one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty 4. First off, I just want to say you definitely want to practice your speed and accuracy with a pistol. It's really important with a shotgun since you'll be relying on it a lot. I think about taking that guy out, but then I just decided it's not worth risking it. Go prone here because I'm getting fired at. The utilization of cover is absolutely crucial with a shotgun. Most of the time your best bet is just to jump behind something and go prone as quick as you can. When you've been spotted at range or when you're just being fired at. Using the tactical button layout can really help with that. Now once you are prone, you want to start listening for footsteps, and once they get closer to you, then you can pop out and surprise them. A lot of times they won't expect you to have a shotgun, and they get so caught up with finishing the kill that they don't think to approach with caution. That will almost always work to your advantage. Also want to remember that while your pistol's pretty good, it's almost always better to pick up like a rifle or an SMG to back you up while you're moving from position to position. Shotguns are primarily support weapons for teams, so you can't really expect to rely on it for everything. You shouldn't be afraid to use whatever tools you can to help get you those kills. This guy just baffles me. I have no idea what he was doing there. I really probably should have been dead. Another thing to do with the shotgun is hug the walls. People will have a tougher time seeing you, and when you combine that with dead silence and really sharp ears, you can make a lot of people like pretty much just piss their pants every time you pop out and just insta-kill them out of nowhere, which is definitely bound to get you some hate mail eventually. Back there I called in my chopper, and normally you'd want to wait to call in your helicopter until you die, but I kind of got caught up in the moment and I forgot. But as I stated in the previous commentaries, your helicopter's kills will actually count towards your next streak, but only on the life that you call it in, so kind of keep that in mind. Plus it's actually easier to hear footsteps without the helicopter, so technically I usually find myself safer without it most of the time. A lot of people wonder why I don't call it, and you know, sometimes that's why. This was a really laggy game for me, as you can see, but thankfully a shotgun most of the time won't be affected as much as something like a semi-automatic rifle. Now you want to remember, just like in the rusher videos, you should be on the move at all times. Everything that applies to a rusher class should apply even more so to a shotgunner. And right here I kind of get unlucky, get double teamed. I shouldn't have chased him out into the open like that, but kind of got caught up. That's what happens, and that's why people will chase you. You know, that it works the same way. Right there, again, showing the importance of wall hugging, allows you to get into position really easily to kill them. More wall hugging here again, and you know, this should also kind of show you why dead silence is pretty awesome. Even without headphones, I could hear both of those guys coming from about a mile away, and you know, they had no idea I was going to be there. This guy spots me there, so instead of running at him, I kind of retreat and hope to gain a better position by luring him in, but Unfortunately, he's tired of getting his face blown off, and he runs the hell away, like he should do. Right there, Juggernaut probably saved me, and I throw a smoke to hopefully force that sniper to move. I'm searching this body right here to see if I can find an alternate weapon, but it happens to be the exact same pistol I already have, so, you know, fuck that. As soon as this guy spots me, I go prone immediately, jump up and run away. That's usually a really good tactic. Even if you just wait about half a second, they will instinctively reload and then give you plenty of time to run away. Now technically this guy has a big advantage over me, but you know, with taking cover behind that car, you know, I really flipped the tables on him. And it's all because I was able to get into position where I can kill him, and he's going to take quite a bit of time to kill me. Instead of killing those two guys, I let them battle it out, and then as I'm waiting to get to another safe position, I go ahead and take that guy's golden AK, because I have a feeling I'm probably going to need it up here in the open, and sure enough, spot a guy and immediately drop shot him. It's a great tactic for an automatic weapon. Certainly wouldn't recommend it for a shotgun. This guy takes me by surprise and tags me a few times, so just stick close to the wall and easily two-shot him once he gets into my range. Spot another guy here and hope to take him out with the AK, but unfortunately he gets behind cover before I can. But he gets fixated on me and wants to come after me, so he learns his lesson the hard way. You'll find most people will do that. As soon as they see you, you can easily lure them into the ranges and the positions that you need to in order to finish them off. That guy was probably wondering how the hell I even heard him. I decided to go ahead and leave that building because I think it's getting a bit too hot. Trying to move into a new position just as the game ends. The host actually ended the game. Final score is 22-1, so, you know, not bad at all. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and address and even readdress some common issues and questions I hear about all the time. One of those being the current status of my Xbox Live friends list. Don't be offended that I didn't accept your request. My list is just full right now, and I don't really have time to clean it up. But pretty soon I should, and, you know, again, don't be offended if I take you off. It's not anything personal. But if you do need something, feel free to send me a message on YouTube. I'm more likely to answer that quicker than I would on Xbox Live, because it's a pain in the ass to type anything out with your controller. So another question I get, seems like all the time, is what sensitivity do you play on? And again, I answered this in previous videos, but I play on the default sensitivity, whatever that is. I also use the tactical button layout. I use a standard Xbox controller. There's no mods on it or anything like that. And yes, it really is possible for a normal human being to push a button that fast. I don't know what to tell some of you guys who just don't believe me and think I have a modded controller or something. Question number 3 is, do you have a PS3? The answer is no, and no, I can't afford one right now. And, you know, even if I could, I don't think I'd really want to play a game that I already have for 360 anyways, so sorry to all my PS3 fans and subscribers, but I'll probably go ahead and stick with 360 for now. Another common one is, what is my kill-death ratio? And I believe right now it's at about 2.37. So, yeah, when I first started the game, I was horrible. I think I had like a 0.7 or something like that for a month. So yeah, it's, you know, it took me a while to build up. Okay, number 4, I think. Will I update the site? Yeah, I probably will. Maybe next weekend if I have some more time. I plan on posting at least one new tip that I've learned. And in case you forgot, my website address is www.cod4videotips.com. So I guess that wraps it up for commentary number 3. Thanks to all my fans who are still around and all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I should be on more often from now. I'm really kind of getting back into Call of Duty 4, so look forward to playing with some of you guys soon.